Hi, this is your girl Shay Shay MUA, and thank you so much for tuning in to my channel. Let me just say, I know a lot of you have seen so many girls walking around with that extra concealer on their eyebrows looking crazy, and you just like, oh my god, I hope I don't look like that. And then I also get a lot of questions about how you do this, how you do that. Well, I'm going to show you. Now, you might not get them exactly like mine, however, you will master the technique with practice. All you need are 5 items. It is very important to get the exact brush because the application is much easier. However, budget is everything. So if you want something that you can afford and it's not too pricey, just try to go to Walmart or CVS and pick up a concealer brush. This one is pretty thin, and it's not as thin, but it has a little slight thickness to it. But you know, it gets the job done. And I also use my Select Cover Up by MAC. Now, I use this, you know, basically once I put my concealer on, I pretty much go back underneath my brow to kind of tone the concealer down. I also use my MAC's brow pencil called Spiked. So this is actually my first time using it on me. I recently picked it up, of course, at a MAC store. So I must say I love this brow pencil. Like, it is the bomb, and it's much easier than what I used to use. Different strokes for different folks. So I really love this pencil, this brow pencil, and you'll see why. But it is called Spiked by MAC, and it's their brow pencil. And last but not least, I use my Studio Finish concealer, and it looks like this. So once you see how I use everything, you'll kind of get an idea of how to do your brows. So stay tuned, I will be right back. Hey. Okay, so basically I'm gonna try to do this while I'm looking up at the camera, using it as my mirror, which is kind of hard because this light is like blinking. Jesus. So you're gonna trace. Just trace. Just trace the top of your brow. It's almost like coloring. You know, make sure you're light-handed. You're not, you know, pressing down too hard. You just want to make sure you get light strokes. And I always extend it a little more, and you'll see why in a second. You want an even line. See that? You want an even line so you don't have to go back up like most girls do and put that concealer on top. You don't want to do that. Negative. So you just want to make sure you're tracing. Like I said, it's almost like coloring. You're tracing below your brow and you're tracing above your brow, and then just comb through gently. And this is almost like just blending it, giving it an even tone. Gently brush through, blending your brow, blending the product into your brow. And at the very front of the brow, just make sure it's blended well, because you don't want that boxy look. You want it to look as natural as possible. So that's how your brow should look. Now, I know y'all probably looking like, okay, it look good. However, it's not as clean. And that is where the concealer comes in. I use my Studio Finish concealer to clean it up. So I take my Studio Finish concealer and clean underneath my brow. Take your Studio Finish concealer and your concealer brush. Go underneath. Take it slow. And there you go. I then take my Select Cover Up to blend down the concealer because I want it to give it an even look. Take just about that amount. You don't need too much. Then I place the Select Cover Up concealer right where I placed the Studio Finish concealer to just blend it out and give it an even tone. Blend, blend, blend. And blend down. Just blend, make sure my lines are straight. Then I get my brow brush again just to blend that out a little more, just so that it could seep in with the concealer and give it a nice natural fade. And there it is, and that's how you do your brow right there. So again, now if you have any questions, just rewind the video. Your angled brush, and this is used to blend your brow really well. Just get through there. Your concealer brush, which looks like this. This is actually for foundation, but I don't use it. But I use this for my concealer. So you can get this at CVS or Walmart. This is a really old brand, but anything that looks like this will usually work. And like I said, just have a steady hand, pretend like you're coloring, and you'll be all right. Get the Studio Finish concealer. Looks like that. And of course, go to MAC and you can get, matched up for it. This is my color, which is NW40. Also, the Select Cover Up concealer, which looks like this. I didn't use this, baby. And the Spike Brow Pencil from MAC. Thank you so much once again for tuning in to my channel. I do hope that this tutorial was helpful for you. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comment section below, and I will be sure to get back to you. Thank you so much. Until next time, keep smiling.